I'll see you on Monday. All right, you guys got your foam rollers. We are going to start long spine today. So move all your gear out of the way. Move your pillow, move your weights, clear your space. And then once you've got your space cleared, set your foam roller up so that you can come down long spine. So tailbone on one end, crown or head on the other end. So lower yourself down, take your time as you come down. And then just give yourself a second to get situated. Make sure the foam roller feels good and supportive underneath you. It's running the length of your spine and your head is supported. Once you've got your way there, we're going to let the legs come into constructive rest. So feet are slightly wide, knees are going to drop in towards each other to support each other, and the arms are just going to come out nice and wide and let the backs of your hands rest on the ground. And then no need to even effort here. So sometimes we pull the abdominal muscles down, we try to pull the ribs in, let your chest relax, let your rib cage relax, let your belly be as soft and puffy as it wants to be. We'll take about 5 more breaths here just to reduce as much efforting as we can. So we want to let the abdominal muscles relax, chest and shoulders relax. Awesome. And then keeping your body in a fairly still and soft position, we're just going to turn our head gently side to side. So you might not go full range of motion. We just want to feel the back of the head connected to the roller. Gentle turn of the head side to side. One more turn of the head side to side, and then as you bring your head to center, it's going to be a tiny nod of the head up and down. You're not going to get big range of motion. Your head is connected to the roller, so it's going to trap the skin. It's going to trap your connective tissue. It'll pinch your hair a little bit, so just move at a depth of work that feels right to you. One more nod of the head up and down, and then head is going to find a neutral position. Knees are going to separate, so feet are solid on the ground. And now we're going to do hug a tree. So we're going to keep a micro bend in the elbows, pull your arms in towards each other like you're hugging a big giant tree in front of your body, and then let your arms open out nice and wide. Let the backs of the hands touch down to the ground. Pull your arms in, which means your abdominal muscles are going to kick on just a little bit to help support and maintain your balance on the roller. Open your arms out nice and wide. Let the backs of your hands touch the ground. Exhale, pull your arms in, feel your abdominal muscles kick in. Open your arms out nice and wide with your inhale. Exhale, pull your arms in. Inhale, open your arms wide. Last time here, exhale, pull your arms in. Inhale, open your arms wide, and now take it into some snow angel arms. So we're just going to lift the arms up and overhead. Pull the arms down, maybe they anchor down towards your hips. Just find a range of motion that feels good to you. One more nice big snow angel arms. And then as your arms come up and reach up and overhead, one arm is going to stay up. One arm is going to reach down alongside your hips, and then we're going to meet in the middle. So hands will meet in the middle, both palms facing down. One hand comes up, one arm reaches down, and we get a little length and reach. Pull it to center, meet in the middle. One arm up, one arm down, a little length and reach. Meet in the middle. Switch your arms and reach. And then just do that a few more times. Find a nice, generous pace that works good for you. You will feel like your abdominal muscles are kicked on and your legs are slightly active to help maintain your balance on the roller. Take one more time through or even yourself out, and then both hands are going to meet in the middle. We're going to flip the palms so they're facing in towards each other. Fingertips are going to reach up towards the ceiling, shoulders lift and round. Pull the shoulder blades down and squeeze your shoulder blades around the roller. Fingertips lift, shoulders round. Pull the shoulder blades down, hug them around the roller. Fingertips lift and round. Pull the shoulders down. 2 more just like that. Fingertips lift. Pull the shoulders down. Last one here. Fingertips lift. Pull the shoulders down. And then find neutral position with the shoulders. Hands are going to touch down wherever you feel the most supportive with your hands. That's going to be totally up to you. But now walk your feet a little bit closer so your feet are about hip width distance apart. Anchor into your hands. Firm up your belly. So we want to feel the abdominal muscles kick on. And now we're going to alternate. One knee is going to lift up, touch back down to the ground. The other leg is going to lift back up and touch down to the ground. And then just keep a little pace going here, picking up one leg and then the other. Trying to maintain a nice steady and stable position on the roller, which means our abdominal muscles are firing up. Arms are helping support. If this challenges your balance a little too much and you just need that little extra something, you can curl up your head and look at your legs as you do those leg lifts, and that might help maintain a little sense of balance. The next time one leg lifts up, hold it there and then see if you can pick the other leg up to meet. So both legs are going to come up into that tabletop position. First, we're going to see if we can maintain that tabletop position. Feel like your abdominal muscles are pressing down towards the foam roller. Left hand is going to stay on the ground. Can you reach your right hand up towards the sky? Right hand's going to touch down. Stabilize first. Find your stability. And then can you lift your left hand up towards the sky? Nice. Left hand's going to touch down. We're going to keep both legs up. And now we're going to alternate our toe taps here. We're going to keep our abdominal muscles kicked on. Find a steady pace. Try to maintain that good sense of balance on your roller. Lovely. One more tap each toe or even yourself out. And then set both feet back down on the ground. Come back to that constructive rest position. So feet slightly wide, knees drop in towards each other, and arms are going to open out nice and wide again. Palms facing up, shoulders relaxed, everything soft here. Just take 3 to 5 nice deep breaths. When you're ready, slowly and mindfully, we're going to roll off to one side. So take your time as you come off the roller with control, and then we're going to place that roller out in front of us and come into a tabletop position. Once you come around into your tabletop position, hands on the roller, we're going to move right into a cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone, round your back, tuck your tailbone, look toward your belly button. Drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tail, round your back and tuck your chin in. Take about 3 more cycles of breath here. Excellent. And then once you've completed that last cycle of breath, find a nice neutral spine. So we're going to keep the belly slightly firm. We're going to walk that roller out into our puppy pose or heart melting pose. So our hips stay in line with the knees. We get that nice long reach through the arms. Let your chest drop down. Make as much space between your arms so your head feels comfortable and can soften down. Beautiful. And then pull the abdominal muscles up towards the spine. Come up with a nice strong back. Lift yourself back up. And now we're going to go from the fingertips to the elbows. So you're going to keep a little bit of your butt weight back into your heels. And you're just going to roll out those forearms, keeping the palms facing down to start. One more in and out. And then we're going to flip right away. Palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. Keep your weight of your butt back into your heels just a little bit so you don't compromise your shoulders. Awesome. Now we're going to go with a little bit of single arm work. So as you come back into a place that's slightly neutral and you can feel like you can support, lift your left hand up. We're going to press the left hand into the top of the right, or into the inside of that right forearm, make a fist, and then open your hand. Make a fist, open your hand, make a fist, open your hand. We're going to make a fist, and now we're going to take our fist and draw it in circles. Circle in one direction. Circle the other way. Beautiful. And then let that wrist come to stillness, and then keep that gentle pressure on your arm, and then just give that little micro roll right on the spot that you're pressing into. Lovely. One more little roll in and out, and we're going to switch right over to the other side. So palm facing up, left forearm on the roller, right hand's going to press on, roll your hand into a little fist, stretch your fingers out, roll into a fist, stretch your fingers out, roll into a fist, stretch your fingers out, and this time roll into a fist, keep that fist, draw your fist in circles, go in one direction. Draw your fist in circles, go the other way. Release the fist, keep your right hand pressed on, and then just give a gentle roll right to that place where you're pressing on that forearm. Nice. One more good little in and out. And then when you're ready, we're going to move that roller right up underneath the hip points. So we're going to lower our hip bones onto the roller, but the knees are on the ground. Elbows and forearms are going to help support. And then once you've got your way there, we're just going to give that little bone to bone rock. So we're going to rock from one hip bone to the other. Let the knees and the elbows and forearms help support the movement. And then the next time you roll over to the right, you roll over as far as feels good to you, and then give a nice gentle roll up and down. One more roll up and down, and then with control, we roll back through center. So we line up the hip points. I always want to say hip bones and hip points, and so it comes out as some like mashed up word. And then when you're ready, roll back over onto your left. And then once you've found that side lying position, roll up and down. Beautiful. One more roll up and down. And then as we come back to center, we're going to push into the knees, lift up, slide the roller out to one side. And now we're going to place the inner thigh of the right leg onto the roller. So we're going to get close to the knee, but staying off the knee bone itself. And then once you're close to the knee, we're just going to give a little gentle rock in and out. One more little rock in and out, and then we're just going to move that roller on up. So you can move it manually, or you can glide across the roller, but move it up to the inner thigh just a little bit further, and then rock yourself in and out. Awesome. One more little rock in and out, and then we're moving up a little closer to the inner thigh. So getting up as far as feels good to you this time, and then give that nice generous roll in and out. Beautiful. One more roll in and out, and then right away, we're going to roll off, pick that leg up, pass the roller over to the other side. So how you get it there, that's totally up to you. But pass it over to the other side, place that left leg on close to the knee, but off of the knee joint itself. And then we roll in and out. One more roll in and out. And then when you're ready, move it on in just a little bit closer to the inner thigh, and roll in and out. One more roll in and out, and then we're moving on up just a little bit more. So getting a little bit closer to that hip crease, but staying off of the groin itself, and roll in and out. Beautiful. One more roll in and out, and then lift on up, move that roller. We're going to place it underneath the thighs. So you're going to lift back up, place that roller underneath the thighs. So now we're coming under those hip bones. Once you've got it underneath your thighs, we're going to do the toe drag, and we're going to take that big giant roll. So we're rolling up the length of the thighs. Excellent. One more nice big roll up and down, and then we're going to find the middle part of the thighs, or as you're rolling, if you found a place that felt a little bit more tender than other spots, that's the spot you're going to rest on. So either middle thickest part or your tender spot. Bend your knees and gently swish your heels a little side to side. Keep your shoulders strong, keep your belly firm, so we're protecting the low back. Nice. One more rock of those heels side to side. And then when you're ready, float your toes down, push your way up to a tabletop position, pop your knees over the roller, and we're going to roll out the shins real quick. So once you've got your knees up and over the roller, pull your knees towards your elbows, and then push your heels away. Beautiful. Now, if it feels safe and comfortable, the next time you come up to the ankle joint, you're going to let your butt rest back towards your heels. Once you've got your weight into your heels, you're just going to swish your toes a little bit in one direction and swish your toes in circles, go the other way. Nice. And then lift your butt away from your heels. We're just going to swing those feet off of the roller and then sit your butt onto your roller. So once you've got yourself onto that seated position, step your feet nice and wide and then just drop your knees side to side in big windshield wipers. One more windshield wiper each side, and then take it into that hip to hip roll. Roll across to the side of the glute, and then roll across to the other side. Nice. One more big roll side to side, and then the next time you come over to the right, stay there and take a nice generous roll up and down. So I know we cover a lot of ground in our Mix It Up class and we keep our butt, our legs nice and strong, but I just heard some statistic the other day about the strength of our legs and our butt having some sort of connection to our brain health. So just know that we are taking good care of ourselves here. When you're ready, roll over and across to the other side and then find that nice generous roll up and down. Beautiful. One more big giant roll up and down here. And then as you come back to center, hands on the roller, you're going to push yourself up and off, and we're going to move right up into the shoulder blades. So place that roller underneath the shoulder blades, hands behind the head, support your head, push into your feet, and take that big generous glide up and down from the shoulder blades all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. One more nice big roll up and down. And then when you come back to that lower portion of the shoulders, release your butt to the ground, sit up nice and tall, take your roller, pass it right under the bend of your knees, and we're going to move right into the calves. So we're going to do that foam roller walk, walking down towards the ankles and then walking right back up underneath the knees. Awesome. Now, the next time you come down a little closer to the ankles, we're going to lean back just a little bit. So we want to be able to put right ankle on or right bottom half of the calf. Left leg is going to stack on top, and then we're going to do a little bit of a push and grind. So we're going to push in, and then we're going to rotate a little bit. So we're going to push and turn, and then push and turn. Your roller might move a little bit, so you might have to reposition it occasionally, but we really want to work through the bottom half of that calf muscle. Twisting and turning a little bit so we hit the sides as well. Awesome. One more little twist and turn and push, and then when you're ready, we're going to release and take it over to the other side. So reposition it as needed so that the left leg is on, right leg is going to stack on top, and then we push in and then we rotate a little bit. So we find the sides of the calves, work through the center, and then over to the other side. You got it. Nice. Beautiful. One more little push and glide. And then once you feel like you've got that kind of worked out, both feet on the roller, and we're going to softly roll the bottom of the feet. So we're working from the toes to the heels. One more gentle roll to the bottoms of the feet, and then we're going to turn the toes, or excuse me, turn the knees out. So we're going to externally rotate the thighs so that the blade edges of the feet are on the roller, and then we're pulling in and out. Super. One more little in and out. And then as your legs come a little bit closer, can you rest the blade edges of your feet? Let your knees drop just a little bit, lean back into your shoulders, and just soften your inner thighs. Take 3 nice deep breaths. Great. When you're ready, engage your inner thighs with control. Lift your feet up and off, set your feet down, and then we're going to come up into a little bit of a standing position, but with a bit of a forward fold. So hands are going to find the roller, lift your butt up. Place your roller onto the creases of your feet, and then we're just going to press right into that ankle joint in the top of the foot. So you're just going to gently press downward. And then notice the arches of your feet. So I have flat feet, so I always have to engage my arches of my feet. So if you have flat feet or collapsed arches, gently pick the arches up so you're pressing gently into the big toe. Take one more moment, and then we're going to give that nice steamroll. Press down and then press up. Super. One more little press up and down. And now in that bent over position, you're going to grab the ends of the roller and then come to a sort of flat back position. So you're going to keep a hold of the ends of the roller, keep that flat back. And now we're going to keep that wide position with the arms, keep that nice strong back. Arms are going to lift up, reaching alongside the ears. Keep that flat back. Beautiful. Lower your arms down with control. Everything else stays as stable as it can. Arms reach up alongside the ears. Nice job. Lower the arms back down with control. Back stays nice and strong. One more time. Lift the arms up. Lower the arms down. Find your shins. Gently push in. Take 3 gentle rolls up and down. And then on that last one, with softness, we gently move up and over the knee joint. Press into the thighs. Take 3 rolls up and down. Beautiful. And then on that last one, as we come up, my favorite part, the belly drag. We take it to that belly button line and we just push in and drag across the midline of the body. Nice work. One more drag across the midline of the body, and then hug it in just a little bit with a gentle bit of pressure. We're just going to tune into the breath for a minute. So find a nice even stance position with your feet. Make sure your feet feel solid on the ground. Arches are lifting, upward lifting through the crown of the head. With your arms resting on the roller, feel that gentle bit of compression against your belly and take 3 nice deep breaths. Amazing. When you're ready, release. Whew, give everything a little wiggle jiggle, a shimmy shake. You guys are so amazing. Nice work today.